Don't have your resellers there buying multiple pairs. So if you're thinking like a lot of people don't want this shoe, you also have to take accountable for the one person that might buy 12 pairs. So that's where a lot of people might get confused, man. They might talk to a few of their homies and their homies like, yo, I don't want it. Snipe Squad, what is going on? Back again, it is your boy Sniper Jones. And I am back with another video. Fuck yeah, head top. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, man. Today is Wednesday. I really hope you guys are having a great start off to your week so far, man, because me, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It's been a little rocky. Now, this is another How to Cop video. It has been a low-key drought. It's been kind of a drought when it comes to the How to Cop videos for two reasons. Number one reason is because of the Flex app. Number two reason is because of the Flex app, and like, bro, it's all because of the Flex app. This Foot Locker rewards program has really been like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It's been a pain in the ass, bro. It's been very difficult to pick up shoes because I just don't like the way it's programmed now. A lot of things have changed since this Flex program came out, or the Foot Locker rewards program, because just about everything that we came to be like accustomed to is almost different. It's almost like, you know, you go through the same routine every single day, and out of nowhere, boom, everything just changed, and you forced to just recover and just continue to keep rolling and adjust in the middle of doing what you're doing. Now, one of the biggest adjustments that the Flex Rewards program has done is just not being able to actually, all right, for example, back when I used to get my 10-minute head start, honestly, for certain periods, like, if I was to get a 10-minute head start for the Pine Green Air Jordan 1, it'd be like an automatic cop to a certain extent. At least on one of those sites, at least on Foot Action, Foot Locker, Champs, I could get at least one pair. It's almost like guaranteed. There's a lot of pairs out there. But when it now comes to like this Flex Rewards program, even when you do like the 4-minute, the head start, and you use the 4 little head start things, it's like, I know people who use that and just still nowhere near hitting. And I know some people who don't use that and it wins. So I'm not even sure how did that even happen? I'm not even sure how that works or what's the logic going into it. And it's so weird, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I don't rock with it at all. So it's just been a lot harder for people to get sneakers. But another thing that has been happening is I noticed, actually, maybe it's just not me, but comment down below if you noticed this too. Ever since this came out, it's been a lot more first come, first serve sneakers. If you think about the old apps with the reserves, right? There was never Air Jordan that was first come first serve. It don't matter if they was to come out with a mango Air Jordan 4 with slime splatters on a midsole, bro, you would still have to go to the apps and reserve it. But now Air Jordan 1s are first come first serve, and now of course this Air Jordan 3 UNC is first come first serve. So if you came to this video, obviously you want to figure out how and where is your best chance of picking up the Air Jordan 3 UNC. And another reason why I did How to Cop on this, because I've seen a lot of people have been liking these sneakers. I did my review already. If you have not checked out my review, you need to check it out. I'll link it down below. These are definitely fire and definitely a must cop. On top of that, I'll be dropping like another like on foot and some other things. So when you see me drop my other UNC video, make sure you check that out. But yeah, man, like I was saying though, bro, like I was saying, man, first come first serve with this shoe is surprising, just like it was with the Pine Green. And it's a lot that goes into first come first serve. I don't want you guys thinking that it's just gonna be easy, cause it never is. Same way with the Pine Greens, man. First come first serve is, I'm gonna try to say this unbiasedly as possible. It's backdoor city. You know, we all know the vibes. I did a video last week on the Air Jordan 1 Pine Greens. I did some raffle. Okay, I went to Jimmy Jazz. I also pulled up to DTLR, and a lady told me that they don't have any men's sizes available for the whole release, and they definitely did have men's sizes. I know somebody who hit for men's sizes there, and I came there on the first day of the raffle, and she just finessed me. Like, she just told me they had no men's sizes, period. They only got kid sizes. Like, bro, what? So, I mean, these are some of the things you got to deal with. Actually, I'm going to tell you some of the things you have to deal with when it comes to first come, first serve. The finesses that they're going to try to hit you with. It's going to be a lot of finessing going on. It's going to be a lot of, oh yeah, I know him, so I'm going to make sure his pair in the back. But I guess that's how it goes down. We know, man. We're not new to this, man. We true to this. This is just what goes down when it comes to these sneakers. One thing that the apps used to do is it used to kind of protect you from this, because it'll put the store in some type of situation, or put the store some type of accountability zone. They have to be accountable for themselves, because if you went on that app and that shoe's not there, they're accountable for that. Everybody at that store is held accountable, especially the manager. The manager has to listen to that. So even if you go to a sneaker store and you want to be like you want to be the guy who can get a few pairs, really normal associates can't really help you. You have to be plugged in with a manager. Managers are responsible for the pairs going into the right hands or going into anybody's hands that he wants them to. I mean, you can go through an associate if they cool with the manager, but like I said, it still goes back to the manager because they're in control of like the sneaker flow, what goes where and how much goes where. So I just feel like the apps used to hold managers more accountable, making sure it goes to the right people. But without the apps, when it's first come, first serve, Nike, Foot Locker, like they don't care if one guy got 4 pairs. They just want to ensure that all of their sneakers is gone. Like as long as you're selling these Jordans, your Jordan contract will continue to be vain. I know some stores who have problems selling certain shoes and their contract is ended. Like they don't get Yeezys because like Yeezys don't sell well there. Or actually they don't get Yeezys because shoes don't sell well at their store. So they still don't get Yeezys because they're like, yo, why would we give you a Yeezy when you can't even sell this Space Jam? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, stores don't care. The only thing they care about is you can get this shoe gone and we can get another one through. We ain't gotta put like 18 for sale signs on it for it to be gone. So with all that mumbling and bumbling, man, I would just tell you guys, look, when it comes to first come, first serve, I always say, don't go alone. You know, even though I went with like one other guy, even if it's one other guy, I would say go with one other guy. Now, since this sneaker will be first come, first serve, I think it has a higher chance of selling out. I said that on my last video. Will it sell out? I don't know. I really like threes. I think the shoe is super clean, all white, UNC blue, just very, very simplistic, but it's also very, very nice. Also, guys, this shoe was inspired from the actual PE. Even though it doesn't have any UNC branding, we all know where the shoe comes from. It's still UNC themed. So, if you can tell by like the views that's been going on YouTube, the feedback that a lot of people have been saying, a lot of people is actually aimed and targeting this sneaker. So, I really don't know. Honestly, like I don't know, man. I wouldn't leave it by chance though. If you're watching this video and you're trying to figure out, damn, should I go for it? Should I just sit back and wait on sneakers? I won't leave it by chance, okay? Sneakers is definitely one way I always know if a shoe is gonna sell out. I look at it, and if a shoe sells out on sneakers in the first 5-10 minutes, more than likely it's gonna be sold out in stores. If not now, a day later, or like a few hours later. We haven't done first come, first serve this frequently in so long, I kind of forgot what goes into it a little bit. But you don't have your resellers there buying multiple pairs. So if you're thinking like a lot of people don't want this shoe, you also have to take accountable for the one person that might buy 12 pairs. So that's where a lot of people might get confused, man. They might talk to a few of their homies and their homies like, yo, I don't want it. So now you got this thing in your mind where nobody really wants the shoe because the people you talk to don't want it. So you feel like you can just pull up around like 1 o'clock in the afternoon and they'll still be there. But what you're not taking accountable is the 5 resellers that might come up before you. This guy buy 5 pair, she buy 7, he buy 8. That's a lot of shoes. You know what I'm saying? And who knows how many stores are getting like how many sizes. So you got to take all of that in accountability. You don't know who's getting what. Now I looked on the Nike the Foot Locker map. And the Foot Locker map is basically just a map indicating how many states and how many stores are getting a release. And when I seen that, it was a lot of stores getting this release. What we don't know is the amount of pairs each store is getting. Now, this shoe should not be like super limited to a point where stores only got 4 size runs or 2 pair in each size. Like I say, you never really know how it plays out. If you want the sneaker, I would say go ahead and give it 100%. Because at the end of the day, I don't think nobody will look at you crazy for being first in line for a pair of shoes like an Air Jordan 3 UNC. You know, it's not like you there for like an Air Jordan Wool 12 or like a Denim 6. You know, you're not really out there for a Denim 6. This is a fire shoe, in my opinion. It's worth going out your way for it if this is what you want. On top of that, you have to consider that a lot of people, what they do is they like to play it cool. You know, they don't want to be first. They like to, you know, come up like, you know, 1:30, 2 o'clock, just pull up and get your pair. Don't be too cool, bro. Don't be too cool. Don't be the guy to get an L because, you know, you wanna make an appearance, bro. It ain't that deep. When it comes to Air Jordans, especially so far in 2020, I can say this is one of my favorite Air Jordan releases of the entire year. Like I said, I reviewed it. The leather is nice. The quality is nice. Even the box was a little bit different. Definitely one of my favorite releases so far in 2020 for sure. Now, outside of like the Foot Lockers, the DTLRs, I don't know if Tier 0 stores be even carrying like general releases like that. Even though Yeezy is considered a general release now, I guess it still got like enough hype to go to a Tier 0 store. So I'm not sure if Tier 0 stores will have like a Jordan 3 UNC. I just don't see it. I don't know. But of course, you know, your Jimmy Jazz, your Foot Locker, City Gears, DTLRs, Foot Action, Finish Line. I think when Foot Locker does first come, first serve, I think all platforms or all big stores like Finish Line, Champs, Foot Action. They will all do first come, first serve as well. So, hey man, let me know what y'all think. I really want to wish everybody luck on this release. Be safe out there. Even though y'all thinking it's not a big release and nobody gonna be crazy about it, I went to, what was that? What mall me and Holla go to? I think it was Mall of Georgia, biggest mall in the Southeast. And I went to JD Sports. Shout out to the guy that worked at JD Sports that told me this. He was like, yo, people were fighting in here for the Air Jordan 1 Pine Green. And they got escorted out by police and security. So if people out there fighting for the Air Jordan 1 Pine Green, they ain't got nothing to live for, bro. I mean, that shoe was widely available. Everybody could have grabbed it. So just, hey, look, still be careful. I don't care if you're going out for a pair of Ugg boots, man. Be careful out there. Make sure you got somebody with you. That's why I always say that, just to be careful. Air Jordan 3 UNC, first come, first serve. Tell me your thoughts. Is it worth picking up or is it worth passing on? It is your boy, Snapper Jones. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, guys. We need that love and support over there. Also, we super close to 50K, man. We 49K. Man, the journey has been amazing. You know what I'm saying? TMC, the marathon continues to that 100K. Super thankful for all of you guys' support, man. It's been a long little road. And I'm sorry for the lack of energy, guys. It's super early right now, but still, I got to get these vids out. But until next time, I will get up with y'all. You know, I cannot leave without saying everybody want to be famous, but who really putting in that work, though? Snipe Squad, I love y'all. Dream big.